scaring the shit out of brands. Okay, let me explain. And you're scaring them because you don't understand the art of upselling. You don't just reply to the brand's inquiry and you're like, oh, well, I charge a base rate, plus there's all these add-ons, and you give them a large lump sum of like $2,000 for your content, right? You don't do that. We're going to upsell in stages. Stage one, you don't just give the brand your rate. You ask them what kind of content they're looking for, and then you structure a custom rate for them based on their responses. If a brand reaches out to me and they want an organic video with maybe like 2 pictures they're going to use for Instagram, that rate is going to be completely different than the brand that reaches out to me. They want raw footage, they want 5 hooks, and they want to use that content for ads. Once you get a response from the brand and they tell you exactly what kind of content they're looking for, if they're looking for ads, your number one upsell right on the spot should be to upsell multiple hook variations. Because if they're using the content for ads, they're going to probably want to find a winning ad. So if you're giving them multiple hook variations for that content, they're actually more likely to find the winner that's going to perform the best and drive the most revenue. The second thing you can upsell is usage right in the beginning of collaboration, because if the brand is using your content for ads, they probably should be paying you for usage. Now, if the brand is using your content for organic purposes, you can upsell them on UGC photos, because they'll be able to repurpose those photos for a variety of reasons, like Instagram thumbnail, Amazon product listing images. Next, you want to ask them if they want multiple platform optimization. What the hell is that? This is when a brand takes one video and repurposes it and reuses that video on a variety of platforms all across the board. Issue with multiple platform optimization is the fact that some platforms default to horizontal videos while others default to vertical videos, which poses an issue for a content creator. You have to film in 2 aspect ratios, but you really don't. You can actually film one video in a horizontal frame like this while using a wide angle, very, very important, and then crop that video into a vertical frame so that way the brand will be able to use the same exact video on YouTube, on Facebook, on Instagram, on TikTok. They won't have to deal with the dead space on the sides of the video. After the video has been created, offer the brand to purchase raw footage and explain to them that they'll be able to make multiple variations of that video because they'll have an XYZ amount of minutes of raw footage available. Or you can offer to make them a second variation of the video that's edited slightly differently for a variety of purposes. If you're a TikTok shop or Amazon influencer, you can also offer to make them a shoppable video using the product since you already have the product on hand. Of course, don't forget to follow up with your brands and ask if they want to extend usage. This way you're not upselling everything at the same time and scaring the shit out of the brand when they see this huge ass number. You're upselling in stages, and the brand is more likely to agree, especially when you deliver quality content that they'll be able to use for months to come. This is something that I teach inside of the 2-hour creator resource. So if you are ready to start taking your content creation business seriously, if you are ready to start making full-time income with UGC versus hobby money, then you need to grab that resource in my profile.